So, we talk about effort and energy and, some of those things that come from just our body language, our hustle plays, our communication. Katie being a captain and obviously she is the hustle heart of our team. If you were at practice every day, you would be absolutely amazed at her level of intensity every single drill. It could be a silly warm-up drill where people are just kind of getting warm, and Katie's going at another whole level. And what you saw in that game today was her inspire her team to jump on board. And not like we were being lazy, but you're struggling. The other team's hitting every shot. It's easy for a team to kind of get in a lull, right? And Katie just yanked us out of that with her hustle plays, and then it becomes contagious. And the good news is that people jumped on board, and then suddenly we had people getting fired up, making some big plays. We struggled for a while, but we battled. I think we got down 12 or something like that, in the first half, and we're able to battle back, tie it at halftime, and then pull away in the second half.
You mentioned the hot start for Mount St. Mary's. There were 6 of their first 6 from 3. They only hit 2 of their last 11. Did you notice any big changes defensively? Or
Yeah, so it's funny. We talked about that in the locker room because, sometimes we say, look, we're forcing the shots we want to force. They're going to miss, right? Just like we say, hey, we're getting the shots we want to take. We're going to make them, right? We were 3 for 14 in the first half, but we're taking good shots. Those are going to go in. In this case, though, we were making defensive errors. And Mount St. Mary's is, and I have to give a shout out to their coaching staff. They did a great job preparing, and it took us really out of sorts defensively for a while. And some of those shots were wide open. And that's different from just making tough shots where we say, okay, they're going to make a few of those, but they're going to miss a lot of them. We gave them good looks because they earned it. We had to make adjustments. And so, again, to credit, Coach Witten and his staff, I had to do more X and Owen during timeouts and halftime to be able to make adjustments to all the different things they were throwing at us. The credit to our kids, though, is that they made all the adjustments and made it much more difficult. So some of it, yeah, they were hot and then they started missing. But a lot of it, you got to credit our players. We got out there. We were making those shots more difficult. And now they're only getting an open shot every once in a while. Big difference as a player, when with your confidence level.
Now, I know it's tough to do in the middle of the season to take a look back, but 9-5 to end the non-conference slate. What did you think about your team's play in the non-conference slate? And are you happy with where you are heading into ACC play?
Look, we've won the games that we felt like we really needed to win to be in position. We didn't win the games that we really wanted to win that we thought we had a shot at. So, looking back, we had a 1-point overtime loss at BYU. Anytime there's a 1-point overtime loss, you say, boy, one possession could change everything about that game. BYU's getting votes in the USA Today, top 25 poll. We had a 5-point lead down the stretch against Iowa. Iowa's ranked in the top 20 right now. We couldn't finish that game. We missed a couple layups. They hit a couple big shots. We had a 10-point lead at Wisconsin in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. They played phenomenally down the stretch. They had a kid come off the bench who hadn't hit a 3 in the entire season, hits 3 threes in a row. They catch fire. Their crowd gets into it. We lose a tough one on the road. So you're looking at some of those games going, man, we could be in great position. But look, I'm proud of our kids. We've been able to get better. And the scoreboard it has a lot to do with how the other team plays. And so we lost some games because the other team honestly played great and beat us. Could we have won those games? Absolutely. We've got to look at what are we doing? Are we improving game to game? Are we getting better? We're rebounding the ball 50 times better than we did at the beginning of the year. We're taking care of the basketball much better. We're getting better shots. We're defending better, making better adjustments. And so all those things I'm happy with. And to me, that's what's going to have the effect on our ACC season.
So yeah. What do you think about what the ACC is going to look like this year?
Look, the ACC was already, arguably the toughest conference in the country. Now it's clearly the toughest toughest conference in the country. We've got Notre Dame's ranked 2, Duke's ranked 3. Maryland and Carolina are both top 10. I believe this last poll had Syracuse and Florida State still in the top 20 or 21st, 22nd, right around there. And then you got Georgia Tech and NC State getting votes. Well, guess what? BC needs to be in that group. We're going to compete with all of them. That's why I'm here. That's why my staff is here. That's why our players are here. We love it. We can't wait. And I hope we continue to get better and we can win our share of those and go toe to toe with the big kids.
Thanks, Coach.
Great. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year.